with the report from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Super Bowl 50 is a very special milestone for the NFL. Super Bowl I was played back in 1967 at the LA Coliseum. As you recall, the Green Bay Packers beat the Kansas City Chiefs on that day. But I'm sure neither of those teams could have imagined the Super Bowl growing to be as big as it is today, guys. That being said, we've got two teams out here who desperately want to make history by winning this Super Bowl tonight to ensure they're the ones that are remembered and that everyone is talking about 50 years from now. Back to you guys.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. The Eagles ready to get this action started. And Super Bowl 50 is underway. Takes it from the 4, and here we go. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20.
One of the biggest legends the game will ever know, quarterback Peyton Manning.
First down at the 20. Anderson's delayed start, now taken off on the draw play.
He has blossomed into a big-time receiver in this game, Emmanuel Sanders.
Well, it's not about just the offense. Oh, the offense gives him those numbers. He has shown wherever he plays, no matter who the coach or the quarterback is, he can get it done.
Got drilled as he throws it. One player to watch on that Philadelphia defense is Byron Maxwell, the cornerback they picked up in the offseason from Seattle.
Well, they needed help in that secondary, too, on the defensive side. And Maxwell can cover man-to-man, and that will help out any defense, especially the Eagles.
And he's going to be dropped. And that's a 3 and out for the offense.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
They're in punting formation. Murray's going to take this one from the 28. 16. At quarterback, the first overall selection of the 2012 draft by way of Stanford, quarterback Andrew Luck. The Eagles take it from the 43. Scans the field, hauls it in deep down the middle.
Receivers in the NFL now, they can get down the field and just give them a chance. That's what the quarterback did. Nice catch by the receiver.
Set up now at the 26. The Broncos defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Luck gonna try to scramble now.
Von Miller gets to the quarterback.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
Luck will take the snap from the gun. Over the middle and incomplete that time.
Look forward to Marco Murray to carry the load today at running back.
Well, you know he's going to be very motivated, that's for sure, when you talk about DeMarco Murray. He is a workhorse who can take the carries and can take the punishment.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
That field goal gives them a leg up here midway through the first quarter.
Makes you feel really good about what you did during the week here. Anytime you can get points on the board early in a football game, it makes you think all that practice was worth it.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive.
Fields the football at the 3. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Broncos weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive play.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses. If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Phil, here at the Super Bowl, how much bigger has this game gotten since you were the MVP of Super Bowl 21?
Well, Jim, it's colossal. That's the only word I got for it. And what has happened, which I don't agree with, now it's all about just winning the Super Bowl. Everything you do during the regular season, we just wipe it away. It's how you play in this game. Do you win or lose? And that's how you're judged. Not fair, but that's the way it is.
3rd and 3.
Anderson's taking the handoff.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
And this fires the football team up. The defense, 3rd and short. They stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
Murray's going to look for space now. That return's good for about 21.
Murray's able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
The Eagles step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal. What we saw there was probably the #1 route all teams work on when they go to training camp. The curl route. Find the open space in the defense. Quarterback throws it in there. Good job.
Bryant's going to pull in the bullet pass. 3rd catch today so far. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Incomplete, looking underneath that time.
That time, the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. And he's in for the touchdown.
They continue to pour it on early in the second quarter with yet another touchdown here, Phil.
Well, I hope the defense learned a little something on that drive. The way they are playing is not working. So you are allowed to blitz in this league. You can take a chance. That's what I suggest. Get after it, be more aggressive, and blitz that offense.
The point after is good.
The Eagles setting up for the kickoff. No return here. This will be coming out to the 20.
Jenkins is coming out onto the field for this next series, and what a rock he's been for that defense throughout this first half so far.
Yes, he has. You know, sometimes it's not about how good of a player you are, and it's about leadership. And he has leadership, and he leads his guys. That's why they're good.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. First down at the 20. Throws it toward the sideline, and what a catch.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Second down and 8. Owen Daniels makes the catch.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Third and 6. Bennett's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Manning's now completed 4 in a row. Anderson's going to take the handoff now. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down and 11. Very nearly intercepted.
Not much the offense can do in a situation like this. Third and long, what you probably will have to do is either surprise them with a run or throw it short and hope somebody can make a play and pick up a first down.
Third down and 11. And it's out of bounds, incomplete. They're set to punt it away now. So that's a 2-point safety for the defense. This punt will be returned. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. Emmanuel Sanders retaking the field. He's been off his game in this first half, Bill.
Yeah, it's been an awful game all around, but the star wide receiver is having an absolute terrible day so far. And if they want to win, he better pick it up, find ways to get open, and hope this quarterback gets him the football. Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Loss of 4 on the play. The Broncos from the 27, trying to plow ahead.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just great.
Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out. And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. Murray's got it now. Spins out of the defender's clutches. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. And now returning to the field, just 2 minutes to go, and it's a big spot as we've got an offense that would love to increase that lead before the intermission.
finds his mark. That's his first reception today.
Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and give his team more chances to get it done here in the first half. That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
Luck standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Gonna try and scramble now. And he's sacked again. The Broncos signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Can they overcome the sack? 3rd down on the way. The Broncos defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Ertz with the catch. Timeout's called. We're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. The Eagles will punt the football. Talib's got it at the 21. Brought down at the 29. That return's good for about 8. The Broncos offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good.
Barwin gets to him for the sack.
Not a good job by the quarterback there.
That'll do it for the first half. We'll be sending you to Larry Ridley back in our studios as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the 3rd quarter underway as these teams take the field. The Broncos defense had a rough go of it in the first half, Phil, and let's see what they can do now to start the second half.
Well, they got manhandled. They got beat up. They got pushed around. I mean, let's toughen up and change things around. Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
First down at the 37. Breaks the tackle. Leaps in the air and has it. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
The Eagles are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down. Eat the clock up. Keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job.
And this is dropped. Luck's completion percentage, 70% on the day. The football is at the 38. Second down and 10. And Ward almost picked it off.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
Looking across the middle, Austin has the catch.
The Eagles put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
1st and 10. Flag is out.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic